On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, we're back with more Mr. Beast Lab stuff from Moose. The experiments continue. Last time we checked out the swarms. This time we're gonna go traditional with Beast Lab's Mr. Beast Lab Cryo Lab collector figure. So remember last year when we revealed the big cats and the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the shark and the snakes and those giant amazing Beast Lab experiments? Well, Mr. Beast Lab has a cryo lab with a frozen panther inside. Which panther will we get? A couple options inside. Curious to see what this Beast Lab will do in 2024 over 2023's. Also, we'll check back in with the swarms. We have a fiery beast pack we need to open into. I gotta get that micro fiery beast into my collection. Plus, if we have time, we have these mutator chambers, which have beasts inside too, very similar to a Beast Lab experience, but maybe a little shorter. So follow along as we do some wicked Mr. Beast-like experiments, and hopefully there won't be a Mr. Beast Panther Squirrel Beast throwdown.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please like,
Share! And Squirrel Live!
This is a Mr. Beast Lab experiment to create your beast Cryo Lab collector figure only at Target. 30 lights and sounds and reactions kit. Do you remember Beast Labs? I think so. Funny, what a perfect fit for Mr. Beast and Beast Labs. Almost like it was pre-planned. This kit features either a Cryo Panther or a Cryo Tiger. Yes, Panther, very much like Beast Lab's big cats. Probably going to be the same body shape, what do you think? If you're unfamiliar of the excitement that is Beast Labs, you experiment to create your own beast. This time we'll thaw the cryo chamber with solutions, releasing our beast, and twisting for power striking and beast attacks. We went through a few of these Beast Lab kits last fall and had a great time. Oh no! My grocery gang ice cubes are escaping their chest! We should make a scientific note here that this kit is only available at Target for the moment. I rarely see them on shelf too. If it's anything like Beast Labs of 2023, each store seemed to have their own version of a Beast Lab, so we'll see how that plays out. Alright, level 1, let's find a way to get this out of its packaging giant heavy box, or should I say burg. Let's try removing the cardboard base. Most science experiments always begin with these twisty taps, right? I would say the lab shrunk about 10% over last year. Where's the pull zip? And there, our Cryo Lab B, very similar to before with a computer center up front with the side latches on the sides and then a back piece to unleash your beast. But this time, cryo locked in ice, no giant test tube. Let's consult the instructions. What do we got? Important! During use, place playset on a tray for easy cleanup. Finally listening to Squirrel Stampede Moose there, instead of using your fine tapestry linens.
Oh no!
Mr. Beast Lab instruction manual, and only like 100 stages of transformation. I like this time though, they combined the lab experiment, and then on the flip side you have your beast experiment, which tells you how to operate your beast. Streamline that a little bit, I like. Okay, what do we have? What do we have to explore here? Mysterious Blue has located a tray at the base of the Cryo Lab, removing and exposing important scientific equipment. So inside the tray, we have our thermite powder. Thermite power, I like the color of this vial. And also the backdoor override key. I almost see like a beast transistor fingerprint on the back of that. I don't know if you want to sit like that in there, Landry. And Mysterious Blue just locked him in. Well, hopefully Landry is safe inside. Okay, I think we're settled in. We've discovered our cryo lab and we have found the key plus the thermite powder. And now we need to go to the official level 1, initiate the activation sequence with our override key. I should add, at no point were we instructed to install batteries. Last time we had to install like 6 AA batteries. It was a power beast. Alright, here we go, activating the lab. Very similar like Beast Labs before, the sounds, the lights, a little quiet, less battery voltage, I suppose. I see a flickering in there, a throbbing of light. Is that helping? Kind of a throbbing of light? Ooh, what could possibly be in there? It could be alive, it could be alive! Level 2, prepare the thermite powder! And pour the thermite powder into the frozen chamber. Now for the somewhat tricky part. We have to get some water into that test tube again. I've been spilling all over the place of late. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa, watch out. Oh, we got it. Level 3, trigger thermal meltdown. Oh boy. Oh cool, there's like little chambers down here. They've certainly created a mess, but filled these chambers with extra thermite powder. Recommended no more than 2 test tubes. There's been a powerful thermite reaction inside these tanks. Pretty spiffy with level 3 there. But now level 4, bond your beast. And back to the fingerprint scanner. Now where is the emergency release button? It's not in there, is it? Yuck. I think it is. Ew. Thermite boogers. I wonder. Tasty. And of course, the fingerprint scanner. Unlocking the base. Unfortunately with this one, I do not believe we will see that chemical spill reaction reveal that we just beloved in Beast Lab, the original, where the green line of liquid would move down and release and show our beast. Now we're just gonna remove the frozen chamber in level 5, release the beast. It does make it pretty much impossible to know who is inside, either the Cryo Panther or the Cryo Tiger. If you recall with the green chemical spill of normal Beast Labs, at the store, if you're tricky, you can kind of flip over a little bit and kind of peer inside sometimes. Kind of cheating, but this time we have no idea who's inside. Here we go, revealing the beast. It's none other than... That's gotta be the Cryo Panther. Wow, not as fancy of a reveal as from past Beast Labs, but still pretty spectacular seeing the creature beast standing upon the lab experiment. Level 6, remove the beast. Rotating around over to the back, there is a very powerful, scientific, nanomite constructed, high tensile steel polymer zip tie on the back of this guy. So let's see if we can just kind of cut gently through here without destroying too much of our beast. And a few other cords. Always gotta have tight packaging for shipping, right? Right? And there's our classic Beast Labs reveal sound effect with the, what do you call that? The power core. Right now it's a nice frosty blue. Great figures as always, articulated shoulders, elbows, wrists. Head is even moving on the point there at the shoulders. Got that Mr. Beast look, Panther. We've got waist rotation, legs, knees. So plenty of movement on this guy. I like the cryo-ness, a little bit of transparency on the arms and legs. So we have our beast, we have our weapon. An interesting package. Level 7, unfreeze the weapons. So behind the front console here, there is some more liquid. Ooh, what is that? How do I get in there? Whoa, ooh, drippy. That was your thermite reaction compound. So this might get kind of sloppy, but we're gonna remove the drawer. Ah yes, Landry was still inside. And now we can thaw the blade, which is inside this package. So we can place the frozen Pandemonium package onto the drawer here. Where did Landry go? Then we pour our orange thermite reaction chemical on top. And then a suggested 4 test tubes of water on top. I'm just gonna go with the Squirrel Stampede Aquatic Center vial here and just fill approximately to the top of the drawer. That should be enough. It may overflow a little bit. I'm going to use an old school X tool here to speed up the process, mix it up a little bit. Mix, mix, mix. Mixy, mix, mix, mix. I'm feeling a little bit of a frost burn from the cryogenics. But other than that, I'm starting to reveal some interesting things. Ah, the reaction, the unfreeze of weapons. I think I've revealed a frozen squirrel. How did that get in there? And then projectiles. Another projectile. And the frozen shield blade. Looks like a formidable weapon. Other than that, we've got a soupy mess. So once again, the Squirrel Stampede Experience Lab reveals a complete mess. Sorry about that, Landry. Let's clean up the table and let's figure out what our cryo beast is gonna do. And our lab cleaned up as best as we can. Here again, our cryo panther we have uncovered. If this is your first beast lab, they range at approximately 7 inches tall and about 5 to 6 inches wide. They're pretty large figures. They remind me a lot of the Street Sharks variety. Jawsome! Just a giant hunking beast with legs and arms and bite. So if you recall the Pandemonium core, are we off or on right now? This little back switch will get things back on. And there we go. Right now at green Pandemonium. Green Pandemonium. We'll press this and we'll have a variety of colors to tell us what Pandemonium elemental biolinking it has going. And we're gonna stick with green, which is Earth. Our Mr. Beast Cryo Panther right now with the Pandemonium power of Earth biolinking. And so when we press, whoops, I think that was a reset. Let's try again. What other color? Can we get a different color? Ah, orange. Orange would be the light of fire biolinking. So, a few different sounds and chest colors going on. Kind of fun to cycle through the various colors. I love that idea. And of course we can add on weapons. Here was this really cool blade shield. I like how there's like little thumbprint-like scan images on these. And we've got his power weapon over here, which blasts 2 projectiles included. Always good to have at least 2 or 3, but we've got 2. For some reason, I'm only getting it on the bottom of his wrist. Like it's shooting from his paw. And there's our projectile. See if I can get this. It's a little wonky. See if I can get this. It's being odd. There we go. I got it on his wrist now and press the power button there for shooting quite projectile-y hard. And of course we have a spare, and I've noticed a little spare slot too to place onto the arm there, so you can have one loaded and one ready to arm up off to the side. And for twisting action, if you hold his waist and twist back, you can get this great power swish. Try different ways. This is a good way. Now if I had a figure in front of it, he would just send it across the island of Beast. I got some weird power-up sounds going on. We should be able to get into berserk mode when you quickly and repeatedly activate roars and power strikes. There we go. Roaring Pandemonia berserk mode. And yeah, quite terrifying. I feel like there was at one time, and maybe I'm thinking of like fingerlings or something, where you like turn them upside down and they would fall asleep. That must have been fingerlings. Right now, it just aggravates this poor beast. So all in all, the Mr. Beast Labs Beast Experiment Cryo Kit, pretty fun. Not as elaborate as last year's 2023 Beast Labs. There was a lot more to those. Remember, you would constantly put new things at the top of the test tube and boil and steam would come out. There's no steam with this one. That is a bummer. That is probably why we do not have 6 AA batteries inside. There was probably only a couple in there at most to give the light up effect, if any. Maybe there's nothing in this base and it's all inside this beast. I believe that's what it probably is. That's where the sounds and lights were coming from. Just the beast here. This feels pretty absence of electronics, so there's no steam, there's no chemical spill. The chemical reveal spill was the best part of original Beast Lab, but you still get a really cool Mr. Beast Panther. If you're a super fan of Mr. Beast and you want a Beast Labs inspired figure, remember we had the big cats. Here's our big cat Panther from 2023 Beast Lab, and it just fits perfectly. They're scaled to each other. I think the body is looking really similar. I think they used the same body. Actually, I had a feeling they might with this one here because they're both Panthers. I feel like it's the same body, just differently painted. Yeah, that's got to be it. Maybe a different head sculpt, obviously, for the signature Mr. Beast pink lightning bolt there. But I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was silly fun. And that is Beast Lab, Mr. Beast Cryo Lab. Ooh, I like the blue pandemonium core there. So let's jump back to Mr. Beast Lab Swarms. This is where it's at for me. I love collecting minis, micro beasts inside. Last time we collected many of the Beast Panther, ultra rare Panthers, and this one has the orange Panther, which we have to open up this time. The Fire Panther, I think. I pretty much found the other Panthers -1 maybe. We had recently found the solid blue Panther in one of the smaller test tube single kits. The lab packs are the best. If you can find these, they have been flying off the shelves. As you get a test tube experiment plus 3 visuals, you know you're going to get that ultra rare Panther, and you know you're going to get one of the micro beasts from the Hardhead collection. We actually saw this rat guy last time, and that's why I kind of skipped this one, but this time we will go through and see what's inside. Over on the back, a little bio of what Mr. Beast has done: mix, shake, and create. And who knows, maybe we'll find that. Look for the limited edition Hyper Chrome Panther, only 1,000. Again, that is like crazy odds. And so remove from package. One Mr. Beast Lab Experiment tube. Our Fire Beast. And a couple others. So yay, the Orange Panther is out. Really wanted to see this one to balance the color of the collection there. With the 3 blues and a couple greens, I needed something bright and red or orange to liven up the group. And the fiery orange one does it and looks pretty good. Maybe my favorite out of the group now. And that is actually sequenced as your #1. Your first collectible micro beast in the Mr. Beast Lab Swarms collection, the Fiery Panther. A Mr. Beast Squad character, ultra rare. And ultra bright on the corneas. So I believe I'm on the hunt for a couple more ultra rare Panthers. I think I'm looking for that Vortex Panther with an iridescent finish. And an even more hard to find Metal Jaw Panther from the Hardheads, the special edition Hardheads. Although there's a Gold Jaw Panther too, so there's several Panthers to look for, including that crazy Hyper Chrome Panther that's super limited. I'd say I did pretty good so far. Back looking at the Hardheads, who was exclusive in this pack? We've got Wild Horn. And did I mention before that the Hardhead is actually a little harder than the material of the other parts of the beasts? Might have missed that. So that is Wild Horn 114, Hardheads, translucent on the base, a Mr. Beast Squad metallic figure. There's a lot of identification on there. Although I would say the translucent is kind of stretching its abilities. And the other one is another rat, a raging rat from the Lab Rats, number 030 on the list. If it was a squirrel, I'd give it extra points. And our tube. Character guide surrounds it. What could it possibly be? Do we have enough chemical left there? Aquatic Center, Secret Mustard. So we twist off the top. Pop the seal. And pour in. Oh, wait, I always do this wrong. It's easier to recap, open this, then pour in, because that way this keeps this package from lifting up sometimes. So don't forget that. I always do. Fill to approximately the line up here and start to shake and bake. What do you think, Secret Mustard? Let's add just a tiny bit more water to the toilet paper. Well, what's our luck gonna be, Secret Mustard? What is our luck gonna be? Are we gonna find something new? Okay, in this situation, now you wanna rotate the cap off. I get this wrong every time because I get so excited. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Who could it be? What's the reveal? I have no idea. It's so messy. It's so globby in there. What could be? What could be? I see something green, so maybe something from the cactus critters or the plant creatures. Not sure yet. I see definitely a Mosasaurus. Let's get our... I love using the X tool. Oh, it's like a little wolf character. Who could that guy be? I don't think we've seen him. He's new to us. And ooh, is that another Superfly? So back again from the creepy critters, it's a Superfly, or well, a putrid pest. A rare putrid pest at 054. From the primal pack though, this one is new for me. This is Bristlebite. Bristlebite? Who is common? A 078. I like the little green slime arm he has. This guy is totally Superfly, these two. It could be Superfly before he gets big, which makes me realize I had a chance at picking up the small baby Superfly this week and I kind of forgot to do that. But you can sub that one in with your Ninja Turtles easily. Oh, well, most importantly, we got to see the fiery Panther. It's tricky to find those multi-packs, so when you see them, grab them. As for the single packs, though, at $5, worth it. You get a couple minis and a fun experiment. Well, that got pretty intense today, and I'm quite winded, so I'm gonna hold off on these mutation chambers, the next experiment for Mr. Beast. We've got the iconic Panther, we've got the stealth Panther, and the harder to find metallic Panther kit experiment. There's so much from the Mr. Beast Lab experience from Moose, it's kind of nice to slow down the experience and do these one-on-ones. So hang in there. We'll get to the mutators next. There'll be good beasts to throw down with the Beast Panther we opened today. Still lots to look forward to for Mr. Beast Lab and Moose. Of course, I still like the micros the best. And so there we go with the Mr. Beast Lab Cryo Lab Collector block of ice. That was interesting. Not as exciting as former Beast Lab, but still pretty fun nonetheless. More about the swarms. That's what I like the most. If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelibe, squammet, your favorite Mr. Beast Lab item out there. Is there something I'm missing I need to catch up on? Let me know. Don't forget we have Squirrel Stampede merch out there like t-shirts, water bottles, plush Landry, non-beasted. Thanks again for watching. That's what I have to say about that. Now with fear, he's clear. You can pull it back by itself.
Oh no!
Maybe not do that.